Okay. So in this class, we will talk about one cell organelle that is known as ribosome. Okay. As in this diagram, you have seen this red structure. Okay, the red dotted structure. These red dotted structures are known as ribosomes. So if we talk about the ribosomes, okay, if we talk about the ribosomes, these are the structures. These are just very small structures, hence they are known as particles or granules. So these granules, these particles, they are discovered by a scientist known as Palade. They are these granules, these structures, they are discovered by a scientist known as Palade. Hence, ribosomes are known as Palade particle. Okay. There is no membrane, there is no separate membrane which is covering the ribosomes. So ठीक है, राइबोसोम के बाहर कोई कवरिंग नहीं होती है. Hence they are known as membraneless cell organelle और नॉन मेम्ब्रेनस ऑर्गेनल. ठीक है, कोई ऐसी कवरिंग नहीं है. ठीक है, हेंस दे आर नोन एज मेम्ब्रेनलेस और नॉन मेम्ब्रेनस सेल ऑर्गेनल. एम आई ऑडिबल? They are known as Palade particles. Okay, as they are discovered by Palade, there is no membrane which is covering this structure. Hence, they are known as non-membranous cell organelle. ठीक है? As you can see, there are two units. This, the larger one, and this. This, the large subunit, and this, the small subunits. ठीक है? There are two subunits. ठीक है, इसके दो subunits होती हैं. These subunits are joined with the help of magnesium ion. ठीक है, magnesium ion से ये जुड़ी होती हैं दोनों subunits. The ribosome has two units, two subunits, one the large and another the small subunit. ठीक है, ये दोनों जो है जुड़ी हुई हैं. तो फर्स्ट पॉइंट हमने पढ़ा कि इसके पास कोई सेल, इसके पास कोई मेम्ब्रेन नहीं होती है. हेंस इट इज नॉन मेम्ब्रेनस सेल ऑर्गेनल. ओके. सेकेंड पॉइंट हमने पढ़ा, दिस द राइबोसोम आर डिस्कवर्ड बाय पलाडे, हेंस दे आर नोन एज पलाडे पार्टिकल. ओके. द थर्ड पॉइंट इज दिस, देयर आर टू सब यूनिट्स. ठीक है, the large subunit and the small subunit, these subunits are held together by magnesium ion. ठीक है. The fourth point, now just understand this point. There are two type of ribosome. There are two type of ribosome. One type is one type is 70s. There are two type of ribosome. One type is 70s The another type is ATS. ठीक है, there are two type of ribosome, one type is 70S and another type is 80S. अब ये S क्या है? ठीक है, this S is sediment coefficient. ठीक है, this S is sediment coefficient. ठीक है, ये S क्या है? ये sediment coefficient है. What do you mean by sediment coefficient? जब किसी भी पार्टिकल को, जब हम किसी भी पार्टिकल को, ये कंप्लीट राइबोसोम है, सी हियर, दिस इज कंप्लीट राइबोसोम, हमने क्या किया, इसको सेंट्रीफ्यूज किया. सेंट्रीफ्यूज मतलब व्हेन वी रोटेटेड इट वेरी हाई स्पीड, तो ये कब आके सेटल होता है? व्हेन वी रोटेट इट एट वेरी हाई स्पीड, व्हेन वी रोटेट इट एट वेरी हाई स्पीड, तो ये कब आके नीचे सेडिमेंट होता है, दैट इज सेडिमेंट कोफिशिएंट. ठीक है, ये राइबोसोम के लिए ये सेडिमेंट कोफिशिएंट एक साइंटिस्ट ने डिस्कवर किया था जिसका नाम था स्वेडबर्ग. हेंस दिस एस रिप्रेजेंट्स द स्वेडबर्ग यूनिट. द सेडिमेंट कोफिशिएंट फॉर राइबोसोम and the type of ribosome on the basis of it was discovered by a scientist known as Swedberg. Hence it is known as Swedberg unit. Two type of ribosome, 80S and 70S. S is the sediment coefficient in Swedberg unit because it was discovered by a scientist known as Swedberg. ठीक है, अभी ये देखो, ये जो मैंने यहाँ पे लिखा है 70S and 80S, ये किसको रिप्रेजेंट कर रहा है? ये एक एंटायर राइबोसोम को डिस्कवर कर रहा है. एक टाइप का राइबोसोम है जो कि 70S पे आके सेडिमेंट होता है, और दूसरा जो टाइप का राइबोसोम है वो 80S पे आके सेडिमेंट होता है. लेट मी कंप्लीट इट, देन यू कैन आस्क योर डाउट्स. सेंट्रीफ्यूज मींस टू रोटेट समथिंग एट अ वेरी हाई स्पीड. तो कब नीचे आके सेडिमेंट होता है, नीचे आके इकट्ठा होता है. फाइन. सो दिस राइबोसोम एक टाइप का राइबोसोम है जो कि 70S पे आके सेडिमेंट होता है. दूसरे टाइप का राइबोसोम है जो कि 80S पे आके सेडिमेंट होता है. नाउ अगर मैंने इनकी सब यूनिट्स को अलग कर दिया, इफ आई सेपरेटेड देयर सब यूनिट्स, तो ऑब्वियसली ऐसा कुछ आएगा. Large subunit of 70S and small subunit of 70S, and again large subunit of 80S and small subunit of 80S, ऐसा कुछ आएगा. Now अब मैं क्या करती हूँ, मैं 70S की लार्ज सब यूनिट को सेडिमेंट करने की कोशिश किया साइंटिस्ट ने, और उसकी स्मॉल सब यूनिट को सेडिमेंट करने का कोशिश किया. तो what they found that the large subunit of 70S get sedimented at sediment coefficient 50. Hence the large subunit of 70S is known as 50S and the small subunit is known as 30S. While the large subunit of 80S is 60S, while the small subunit of 80S is 40S. ये सम नहीं है, ये इसका टोटल नहीं है. ये क्या है? ये इनकी खुद की अलग अलग सेडिमेंट कोफिशिएंट है. इन अ सेम वे ऐसे समझो, ये आप रन कर रहे हो या आपका एक फ्रेंड रन कर रहा है, तो दोनों की रन करने की स्पीड अलग अलग है. ठीक है, अब हमने क्या किया, हमने 3 लेग रेस करवा दिया, हमने बांध दिया आप लोगों को. तो ऑब्वियसली जरूरी नहीं है कि 3 लेग रेस में जो आपकी स्पीड होगी इट विल बी द टोटल ऑफ योर स्पीड. नो, इट विल बी डिफरेंट इन अ सेम वे. तो सेडिमेंट करने का जो लार्ज है उसका अलग होगा, जो स्मॉल है उसका अलग होगा. फाइन. Is it clear? The 70S of ribosomes, are found in prokaryotes. While the 80S are found in eukaryotes. Now you can ask your doubts if there is anything that is related to ribosome. Ask Advik.
Yes, ma'am. I didn't understand this part of the 70s getting divided into 50s.
See.
What is
Uh,
the
wait, I'll tell you.
okay?
What the scientists did, what they did, they just tried to sediment the ribosomes. So they collected the ribosome from different organism, and if they sedimented it, they found that there are type of ribosomes, one which sedimented 70 and the other which sedimented 80. Fine. After that, what they did, they separated their unit, as they can separate it because they are attached with the help of magnesium ion only. Fine. So what they found, that if they are sedimenting the large subunit of 70s, it gets sedimented at 50. Hence they call the large subunit as 50s, and the small subunit gets sedimented at 30. So hence they call it as 30s. It cannot be the sum total. ठीक है, इसका sum total नहीं होगा. In the same way, if you are running, there will be different, your speed will be different. If your friend is running, his speed will be different. अगर हमने क्या किया, 3 leg race करवा दिया, so it is not necessary that your speed will be the total. Is it clear?
Okay.
Okay, fine. Yes, Priyan, ask.
Yes, Miss. What does sediment coefficient mean?
Sediment coefficient, bacha, means it's a sediment. It is a at what point it is a particle characteristic. It's sediment during centrifugation. मतलब हमने क्या किया, किसी पार्टिकल को बहुत हाई स्पीड पे रोटेट किया, ठीक है, तो वो कब नीचे आके सेडिमेंट हो रहा है.
Oh.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Yes, Siddhi.
What do you mean by it comes down in sediment?
Sorry.
मैम you told ना right now कि वो नीचे आके
सेडिमेंट में
sediment
नीचे इकट्ठा हो जाना,
तो वो टूट जाता है.
टूट नहीं जाता बच्चा, कि हम उसको सेपरेट कर सके, हम उसको निकाल सके, हमें दिखने लग जाए वो.
मतलब
सेडिमेंट का करेक्ट हिंदी में, एक मिनट. द सेडिमेंट मीनिंग लाइक सेटल्स एट द बॉटम. लाइक हमने चीनी को अगर कभी देखा है, इट गेट्स सेटल एट द बॉटम ऑफ द वाटर समटाइम्स.
yes ma'am.
सो दैट इज सेडिमेंट.
Okay ma'am.
यस अर्थ.
मिस एस का कोई यूनिट है?
ऐसा
specific unit?
स्वेडबर्ग यूनिट, वी कॉल इट एज स्वेडबर्ग.
स्पेसिफिक नंबर है?
नहीं ऐसा कुछ नहीं. इफ यू
Miss, can you repeat 70s and 80s again?
हाँ, हमने देखा, हम बस साइंटिस्ट ने बोला कि इतना है इसका कोफिशिएंट, उन्होंने डिसाइड किया, और एक साइंटिस्ट था उसने किया था, इसलिए इसको स्वेडबर्ग यूनिट बोल दिया बस.
Okay.
Please lower down your hands if your doubts are clear. Yes, Ayati.
Miss, so the 50s and 30s and the 60s and 40s,
Hmm.
they were also discovered by Swedberg only.
Yeah.
Okay, so the whole S was discovered by him.
Yeah.
Okay, thanks.
Yes, Akshat.
Yes ma'am. I was asking that in this in which the means when that 70s is divided into 50s and 30s for larger and smaller subunit. So that is according to their means they are rotating and sedimenting, so it is their speed or the rotations.
The speed at which they get settled down.
Okay ma'am.
Yes, Prisha.
Ma'am, centrifugation method is based on the difference in densities, right?
Yeah. So it means obviously उनका density अलग है ना.
But aren't they very small particles? Then how do you come to know which one?
But we can even take out DNA from the cell. So there are science is very advanced. So
okay, but you had written 70s and 50s and 30s. Can you tell how this is done again?
Bacha, like 70s represents the whole ribosome, while 50s represents the large subunit of 70s ribosome, and 30s represent the small subunit.
I didn't get how they like got 50s as the larger subunit and 30s as the smaller subunit.
See, like what the scientists did, they just separate the units of the ribosome, both the units of the ribosome. Okay.
Okay.
So, like, if the one thing is separated, is getting sedimented at 50s, obviously वो बड़ा होगा as compared to one that is getting sedimented at 30s.
Yes.
So from this, they decided that 50s is the larger and the 30s is the smaller subunit.
Okay, got it. Thank you.
You're welcome.
पलाडे तो मिसने बोल दिया, पलाडे राइबोसोम्स were discovered.
Yes, Khalid.
Ma'am, in which year they were discovered?
In the late 1950s.
Oh, okay, thank you.
Okay, okay. Yes, ask.
Ma'am, 70s is the speed or the time
Is a
it
sediment, but it's a sediment coefficient. As such, kahi mein, wo
took. Ma'am,
scientists
sorry. 50s is the speed that large subunit took, or
no. It's a coefficient at which the large subunit gets sedimented. वो कब नीचे आके sediment हो रही है?
time?
Not time, बच्चा एक यूनिट बनाई साइंटिस्ट ने जिसको स्वेडबर्ग यूनिट बोला, सारी चीजें कैलकुलेट करके कब नीचे आके वो सेडिमेंट हो रही है.
तो कब है तो वो टाइम नहीं होता.
टाइम नहीं, मतलब कौन सी स्पीड पे क्या, बहुत सारी चीजें.
ओके मैम.
यस रसल.
Miss, my doubt got cleared.
ओके फाइन. यस प्रिशा.
No, miss, no doubt. Sorry, by mistake. I forgot.
No problem, no problem. Yes, Priyan.
Miss, can you tell more on 80s and 70s?
Bachcha, 80s and 70s means there are two different type of ribosomes on the basis of their sediment coefficient. मतलब वो नीचे कब sediment हो रहे हैं उसको बोला गया. ठीक है.
Thank you, Miss.
Mridula, any doubt?
Yes, ma'am. Swedberg invented it in 1950 or 1960.
Palade. The ribosome was discovered in 1950s.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Welcome. Yes, Soham.
Miss,
Hmm.
what was it who discovered these numbers?
Swedberg.
Thank you, miss.
Ma'am, I had a question. Ma'am, if Palade discovered ribosome, then why do we have a Swedberg unit, different one?
Bacha, Palade just discovered that there are just small structures in the cell.
Okay, and Swedberg discovered
the types, everything. Fine.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. So in the last lecture, I told you what is their function. I didn't tell, so sorry. The main function of the ribosome is the protein synthesis. Hence, they are known as protein factories. Okay. The ribosomes are involved in the protein synthesis, hence they are known as protein factories. Okay, now as you can see here, in this diagram, some ribosomes are found associated with the ER or found attached with the ER, while some are present in cytoplasm. ठीक है, ऐसे ही cytoplasm में पड़े रहते हैं, while some are attached with the ER. ठीक है. Ribosome synthesize proteins, hence they are known as protein factories. Okay. Now, it is a type of cell organelle which is present in prokaryotes as well as in eukaryotes. प्रोकार्योट में भी मिलता है और यूकार्योट में भी मिलता है. ठीक है. सिंथेसाइज मतलब बनाना, ये प्रोटीन बनाता है. ठीक है. Now we'll move on to the another type of cell organelle. They are responsible for the synthesis of protein, hence known as protein factories. So we'll move on to the another type of cell organelle, that is endoplasmic reticulum. ठीक है. Endoplasmic reticulum. Tanmay, you raised your hand. Yes, Tanmay. Tanmay, you have any doubt? Yes, Advik.
Ma'am, how exactly do the ribosomes form the proteins?
There is a total different process, and it's a very long process known as transcription. So we'll talk about that later on. Okay.
Thank you.
Yes, Vayuna.
Miss, what is the function of ribosomes?
Because bacha, they are responsible for synthesis of proteins, hence they are known as protein factories.
Okay, thank you, Miss.
You're welcome. Now we'll talk about endoplasmic reticulum. What do you mean by endoplasmic reticulum? ये होता क्या है? बच्चा Prisha, transcription is formation of RNA from DNA and translation is formation of RNA from protein. ठीक है. DNA से RNA को ट्रांसक्रिप्शन और RNA से प्रोटीन को ट्रांसलेशन. Now let us see the endoplasmic reticulum. The word comes from endo. Plasmic means plasma. Reticulum. 3 words से बना है. It is made up of 3 words. Endoplasmic and reticulum. What do you mean by endo? What do you mean by plasmic? And what do you mean by reticulum? ठीक है. Endo means inside. Plasmic means cytoplasm. Reticulum means network. So there is network. Network किसका? Of membranes. So there is a network of membranes inside the cytoplasm which is called as endoplasmic reticulum. So नाम clear हुआ? There is a network of membranes inside the cytoplasm which is known as endoplasmic reticulum. Fine. Network of membranes. I'm not audible. Wait. Am I audible, everyone, now? Okay, fine. Okay. Okay, fine. So I'm audible to maximum students. So जिसके audible नहीं है, please check your network. I think my network is fine. So okay. So the network of membrane inside the cytoplasm give rise to a structure known as endoplasmic reticulum. Now let us see कैसा होता है. I'm just making this diagram to make you guys understand. ये plasma membrane हो गया. This is the plasma membrane. This is nucleus. So what happened? There is a membranous structure. It can be in various form. We'll study it later on. And just this diagram is to make you guys explain. So there is a so this entire is the cytoplasm. Inside the cytoplasm there is a membrane. There is a structure of membrane. Okay, network of membrane inside the cytoplasm, which is endoplasmic reticulum. As you can see, this membrane is in contact with the nuclear membrane on one side and with the plasma membrane on another side. This structure is in contact with the nuclear membrane at one side and with the plasma membrane or periphery at the another side. Is it clear? So can we say this membrane, it provides some skeletal support to the cytoplasm? किसी तरीके से cytoplasm को थोड़ा support provide कर रही है. So can we say it acts as an endoskeleton? सेल के अंदर कुछ सपोर्ट प्रोवाइड कर रही है इस जेली लाइक सब्सटेंस को. ओके, आई एम एक्सप्लेनिंग इट अगेन. ये एक मेम्ब्रेन सा स्ट्रक्चर है जो कि साइटोप्लाज्म के अंदर प्रेजेंट है. इट इज अ मेम्ब्रेन, द नेटवर्क ऑफ मेम्ब्रेन प्रेजेंट इन द साइटोप्लाज्म. इट इज कनेक्टेड टू द न्यूक्लियर मेम्ब्रेन एट वन साइड एंड विद द प्लाज्मा मेम्ब्रेन एट अनदर साइड. इज दिस क्लियर? ओके. इट हेल्प्स इन द ट्रांसपोर्टेशन. ये यहाँ से लेके यहाँ तक किसी चीज को ट्रांसपोर्ट करने में हेल्प कर सकती है. इट हेल्प्स इन द ट्रांसपोर्टेशन. इट कैन ट्रांसपोर्ट एनीथिंग फ्रॉम हेयर टू हेयर. नाउ कैन वी से अगर यहाँ पूरे में एक जेली प्रेजेंट है, यहाँ पूरे में एक जेली प्रेजेंट है, ठीक है, इफ देयर इज जेली, सो दीज मेम्ब्रेन they provide some support, some kind of support to these jellies, this jelly like substance. It provides some support to these jelly like substance. Okay, now see, this is the diagram. This is the diagram of the endoplasmic reticulum. You can see these are membrane structure, membrane like structure. At some point, at some of them, there are these red dot structure. These red dot structures are ribosomes. So, but on some of them, there are no red dots. So the ribosome, so the endoplasmic reticulum, so The endoplasmic reticulum. Shreyansh, what's your question, dear? Wait for a minute. Let me explain, then you can ask your doubts. First of all, let me explain. As you can see, on some of them, there are ribosomes, while on some of them, there are no ribosomes. Okay. Mehak, now you can see the screen. Okay, fine. Yes, Jay, it helps in the transport as well as in the support, endoskeletal support provide करता है. So the endoplasmic reticulum on which the ribosomes are present, the endoplasmic reticulum on which the ribosomes are present, just because of the presence of ribosomes, they seems to be appear rough. They seems to be appear rough, hence they are known as rough endoplasmic reticulum or RER, which means rough endoplasmic reticulum. But there are some on which ribosomes are not there. So hence their surface is smooth. Ribosomes are not attached to their surface, hence their surface is smooth. Hence they are known as smooth endoplasmic reticulum. If the surface is rough, the type of endoplasmic reticulum is known as rough endoplasmic reticulum. If the surface is smooth, the type of endoplasmic reticulum is known as smooth endoplasmic reticulum. As I told you, ribosomes are responsible for protein synthesis. तो RER का काम क्या होगा? Ribosomes are responsible for protein synthesis. So what will be the role of rough endoplasmic reticulum? Transportation is different thing. बच्चा transport दोनों कर रहे हैं. If I have to talk about their difference, rough endoplasmic reticulum का काम क्या होगा? Obviously on their surface ribosome are present. Hence protein synthesis. While the smooth endoplasmic reticulum are responsible for lipid synthesis. Rough protein synthesis, smooth lipid synthesis. Just tell me one thing. So I'm drawing this diagram just to make you guys understand. Suppose ये एक membrane है. ये nucleus हो गया. Lipids are fats या lipids are fats. ये यहाँ से स्मूथ ये यहाँ से एंडोप्लाज्मिक रेटिकुलम निकल रहा है. Just tell me one thing. As I told you, nucleolus is responsible for RNA formation and DNA. The chromatin contains DNA. Just tell me, in the last lecture, yes, lipids are fats, dear. In the last lecture, I told you that first of all, DNA gets converted into RNA and that RNA gives message for protein synthesis. So just tell me, these rough endoplasmic reticulum and these smooth endoplasmic reticulum, इसमें से कौन सा towards nucleus membrane होना चाहिए और कौन सा towards periphery होना चाहिए? Rough endoplasmic reticulum should be towards nuclear membrane or it should be towards periphery. Or smooth endoplasmic reticulum should be towards periphery or should be towards nuclear membrane. You can message your answer in the chat box. Fine, good. RER should be towards nuclear membrane and SER should be towards periphery. Very good. So now From here, we get differences between RER and SER. So the first difference is that RER, the surface is rough. SER, the surface is smooth. I'm repeating it again. RER, the surface is rough. SER, the surface is smooth. RER, the surface is rough because the ribosome are attached on its surface. SER is the surface is smooth because there is no ribosome attached on their surface. RER is responsible for the synthesis of protein, while SER is responsible for the synthesis of lipids. RER is present towards nuclear membrane, while SER is present towards periphery or plasma membrane. Now, one more difference. RER is responsible for detoxification as well. RER जो होता है वो डिटॉक्सिफिकेशन भी करता है. डिटॉक्सिफिकेशन मतलब टू रिमूव टॉक्सिक मटेरियल. जो भी टॉक्सिक मटेरियल, जो भी पॉइजनस मटेरियल होता है, उसको डिस्ट्रॉय करने में, उसको खत्म करने में, उसको रिमूव करने में हेल्प करता है. बट SER ऐसा कोई रोल परफॉर्म नहीं करता. ठीक है, सो ये हमें डिफरेंसेस मिल गए. नाउ the first point is that what is endoplasmic reticulum? Endoplasmic reticulum is a network of membrane that runs through the cytoplasm. Second point, there are two types, SER and RER. I'll explain this slide. Give me a minute. चलिए समझ लो. RER, what is the role of RER? Oh, sorry, differences. RER ribosome attached, SER ribosomes are not attached. RER, the surface is rough. SER, the surface is smooth. RER, it is towards nucleus. The SER is towards the plasma membrane. RER helps in the protein synthesis, while SER helps in the lipid or fat synthesis. RER does not play any role in detoxification, while SER helps in detoxification. Now you can ask your doubts related to this and this slide. Yes, तन्मय गाने बंद करके. Yes, Akshat.
Yes, ma'am. I didn't understood that RER is towards nucleus and SER towards plasma membrane. Means
Why so? Okay, just tell me, for the formation of protein, what all do you need? प्रोटीन कैसे बनता है अभी मैंने लास्ट क्लास में बताया था ना. I told you that first of all DNA get converted into RNA and then RNA. So where DNA and RNA, where DNA is present? DNA is present in the nucleus.
Yes.
And where does RNA forms? RNA forms in the nucleolus. So obviously the RER should be towards nuclear membrane.
Okay, ma'am, understood. Thank you.
Welcome. Yes, Siddhi.
Ma'am.
Yes.
Ma'am, nuclear pore is there for the exchange of materials from the nucleus to the cytoplasm, right? So why is there a need of endoplasmic reticulum?
But the endoplasmic reticulum provides endoskeletal support as well. There are different roles also, ना? Yes, चीजें transport करना तो उसका secondary role हो गया ना?
Okay, ma'am. And ma'am, one more doubt.
Yeah.
Ma'am, in the diagram that you drew, it was like connected, like both of them.
It was just to make you guys understand. It is connected, but not in this way.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes, Ritija.
Miss, like you said that the endoplasmic reticulum is like it helps in transportation. So, Miss, what exactly does it transport? Does it transport water molecules or
it transport lipids, proteins.
Okay, Miss. Like anything else except for the role of it?
No. The main role is the synthesis of protein and lipids. in the meanwhile it also helps in the transportation as well, क्योंकि उसका structure ऐसा है, वो transport कर सकता है.
Okay, miss. Thank you.
Yes, Earth.
Miss, why can't SCR be towards nuclear membrane and RER towards the peripheral
Just tell
membrane?
me what is the role of RER?
Miss, to synthesize proteins.
प्रोटीन बनाने के लिए उसको क्या चाहिए होगा बच्चा? प्रोटीन बनाने के लिए क्या क्या चाहिए होगा उसको?
Energy.
No. Just tell me. In the last lecture, I told you, na. First of all, DNA gets converted into RNA, and then RNA give message for protein synthesis.
Yes, miss.
So where is DNA present?
Miss, DNA is present in the nucleus.
And where does formation of RNA take place?
Nucleus.
Nucleolus, right? So obviously, RER should be towards nuclear membrane. Na?
Yes, miss.
Yes, Russell.
Miss, Miss, don't lysosomes perform detoxification in the cell?
They also do, but SER also do detoxification. Lysosome, what they do, it destroy completely the cell and the cell organelle.
Okay, fine. Thank you.
Welcome. Yes, Mir.
Oh, Miss, didn't you say SCR helps in, doesn't help in detoxification or does?
It does.
Okay, thank you, Miss.
You're welcome, dear. Yeah. You can ask your doubts. Shaurya.
Ma'am, what is detoxification?
To remove toxic material.
Okay, thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome. Shaurya. Yes, Ashi.
Miss, plasma membrane is cell membrane only, right?
Yeah. Yes, Priyan. Yes, Priyan. This is
Hello, Miss. Miss, can you go to RER and SCR ka difference wala slide? I need to take a screenshot.
Sure, I'll do that. Wait a minute, yeah. Priyan, you have any doubt?
Yes, Miss.
That RER or
Miss,
SCR?
that only.
Oh, sure. I'll do that. Prisha?
Ma'am, I had a question. So endoplasmic reticulum, does it also help in the membrane biogenesis?
Membrane biogenesis. What all does membrane contain?
I'm talking about the plasma membrane biogenesis.
What all does membrane contain?
Membrane
is made up of?
Bilayer, right?
It is made up of?
Yeah.
It is made up of what? Lipids and proteins.
Yeah.
Endoplasmic reticulum क्या बना रहा है?
Okay. So it also synthesizes lipids and proteins. That's why?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. Yes, Pratyush.
Yes, ma'am. So what is the function of SR?
SER?
Yes, ma'am.
See on the screen, it's written. Helps in the lipids and fat synthesis. It's written.
Thank
you. Welcome. Yes, Vayuna. Yes, Vayuna. Vayuna, ask your doubts.
Miss, detoxification happens in both RER and SER, right?
See the screen, it's written. Detoxification takes place in SER only.
Okay, thank you, Miss.
Welcome. Yes, Ishan or Amay,
Ma'am, who discovered ER?
Who discovered RER?
Yes, ma'am.
It was discovered by a group of scientists, Potter, Claude, and Fulham. I'll write it on the screen.
Okay.
Yes, Ishan. Ishan, any doubts? Ishan?
Yes, ma'am.
बच्चे not audible.
Not audible.
Yes, Rishit.
Miss, among RER and SER, which amongst them performs role in detoxification? Because in the table it is said that SER helps in detoxification, and you said that RER helps in
I said
detoxification.
SER helps in detoxification.
Okay.
Yes, Tanmay. Tanmay, any doubts? Ananya, any doubts?
Miss, when was RER and SER discovered? When was ER discovered?
I'll write it there. Yes, Arth, any doubt?
Miss, what does SER detoxify?
Toxic material.
It's like what?
Any poisonous material, bache, any poisonous material which enters in our body.
Okay.
Okay. So I think I'm done with the doubts. So endoplasmic reticulum was discovered by a group of scientists. ठीक है? But the main type, I'll write it here. It was not in your module, so I didn't tell. The credits, the main credit goes to Potter, but Fulham and Claude also helps him in the year 1945, approximately 1945. Fine. Okay. Please lower down your hands. Your doubts are clear. Okay. So now we are moving. We'll talk about, we'll talk about this structure. Now, the membrane, I told you the membrane, okay? What is endoplasmic reticulum? It is a membranous structure in the cytoplasm. So these membranes, what happened, Johan? So these membranes, the membranes can be in the form of cisternae, the membrane can be in the form of tubule, or the membrane can be in the form of vesicle. You can see here. इस छोटे छोटे वेसिकल की फॉर्म में भी हो सकता है, फ्लैटेंड ट्यूब की फॉर्म में भी हो सकता है, और ब्रांचेस भी हो सकती हैं. ठीक है? So the membrane can be in the form of cisternae, it can be in the form of tubules, it can be in the form of vesicle. So what are cisternae? These are not type of ER. The membrane in वो membrane जो कि ER बना रही है वो cisternae की form में भी हो सकती है, वो tubules की form में भी हो सकती है, and वो vesicle की form में हो सकती है. ठीक है? What do you mean by cisternae? Cisternae are just flat है और interconnected है. Flat bag-like structure. Sac means bag-like structure. Flat bag-like structures हैं which are parallel to each other. Yeah, the membrane forming ERs can be in this form. It can be in the form of tubes. Tubes मतलब branches आ गई. ठीक है? Branched. कोई proper ऐसा नहीं कि they are parallel or something like this other. There are just branches. Fine. Vesicle मतलब ऐसे vacuole जैसे appear हो. Spherical हो, round हो, vacuole जैसे appear हो, और attach ना हो एक दूसरे से, अलग अलग हो. They remain isolated. As you can see here. दिस वेसिकल इट इज आइसोलेटेड, अलग है, यहाँ पे अटैच नहीं है, चिपकी नहीं हुई है. while the cistern, while the tubules are attached to the cistern. बच्चा सी, जैसे कि ये एक सेल मेम्ब्रेन हो गया, इस सेल मेम्ब्रेन के अंदर ये न्यूक्लियस हो गया. तो जो ये ईआर है ये ऐसे फ्लैट सैक्स की, जो मेम्ब्रेन है वो फ्लैट सैक्स की फॉर्म में हो सकता है, फ्लैट बैग की फॉर्म में, फ्लैट सैक्स की फॉर्म में हो सकता है, या फिर कुछ ट्यूब्स होंगी, कुछ ब्रांचेस होंगी, उनके फॉर्म में हो सकती है ये जो मेम्ब्रेन है, या फिर आइसोलेटेड वेसिकल की फॉर्म में ये मेम्ब्रेन हो सकती है. इट कैन बी इन एनी फॉर्म. व्हाट इज सिस्टर्ने? सिस्टर्ने मीन्स ऐसे एक बैग हो गया, दूसरा बेटर आई एक्सप्लेन इट विद दिस ओनली. ये एक बैग हो गया, ये दूसरा बैग हो गया, ये तीसरा बैग, चौथा बैग, बस फ्लैट बैग्स लाइक स्ट्रक्चर्स हैं. ठीक है. सो द मेम्ब्रेन कैन बी इन ऑल दिस फॉर्म. इज इट क्लियर? इज इट क्लियर? वेसिकल मतलब जस्ट अंडरस्टैंड द मीनिंग ऑफ वेसिकल. वेसिकल एक मेम्ब्रेन का ही बना हुआ स्ट्रक्चर है. वेसिकल इज जस्ट अ मेम्ब्रेन का बना हुआ स्ट्रक्चर, ठीक है, जो कि स्फेरिकल राउंड इस शेप में होता है. वाइल सिस्टर्ने भी मेम्ब्रेन का बना हुआ स्ट्रक्चर है, बट वो किस फॉर्म में हो सकता, बट वो कैसे अरेंज रहते हैं? पैरेलली अरेंज रहते हैं, फ्लैट रहते हैं. ट्यूब्यूल्स में क्या हो गया? ट्यूब्स हैं. ठीक है. ओके, सो आई थिंक this is done. What cistern, tubules and vesicle. Now we'll talk about, bacha, the function is same, they all are the membranes, the function is same as ER. Now we'll talk about the functions of ER. First of all, it acts as a channel for transport of material. Second, it forms endoskeleton of the cell. मैंने बताया आपको RER है प्रोटीन सिंथेसिस में, SER है डिटॉक्सिफिकेशन में. ठीक है. आप देख सकते हो this vesicle it is transporting something. Is it clear? If you have any doubt you can raise your hands. Yes, Meher.
Miss, so Miss, what is the actual definition of endoplasmic reticulum? Network of membrane tubes that run through the cytoplasm. That's it.
Network of membrane.
Membranous tubes that run through the cytoplasm. That's it. Okay, Miss, thank you.
Welcome. Yes, Tanmay. Yes, Tanmay. Okay. Akshat, ask your doubts.
Ma'am, no doubt. Sorry, ma'am, I forgot to.
Okay, no problem. Yes, Riddhija.
So, Miss, could you please explain cistern again? Like, how are they different to tubules and vesicles?
Tubes में, as you can see in the diagram, tubes में there are branches.
Yeah, yes.
But in membrane there are no branches.
So, Miss, it's not branched, right?
Yeah, cisternae are not branched. They do not have branches. Okay, Tanmay, you have any doubts? Yes, Ayati.
Miss.
Yes, dear.
Miss, so the cistern is like a part of the ER only, right?
But as I told you, the ER is what is ER? It is a network of membranes. Fine. So these membranes, they can be flattened. They may have branches. They are just spherical structures. So they are the types of membranes.
Oh, okay. So, like a tubule can be found in a cistern or a vesicle can be found in a cistern, right?
No, the membrane can be in the form of cistern, it can be in the form of tubules, it can be in the form of vesicle.
Oh, okay. Yeah, better answer. Thanks, miss.
Yeah, you're welcome, dear. Hello? Siddhi, any doubts?
Yes, ma'am. Cistern
Yeah.
and vesicles and all are the shapes of ER or what?
Not shapes, they are just different types of membranes. The different arrangement of membranes. In some, the membranes are parallel to each other, while in some there are branches. Fine.
Yes, ma'am. And ma'am,
Yeah.
you told that ER is like connected to the nucleus also and the membrane also.
Yeah.
So how will be vesicles connected, because they are just
The meaning of connection means they are able to transport the thing. They are able to communicate with each other.
Okay, ma'am.
Yes, Prisha?
Ma'am, can you please go back to the differentiation slide?
Sure, I'll do that.
Thank you.
Yes, Khalid, any doubt?
Miss, which material they transport?
What they made protein, right? And they made lipid. So they're transporting protein and lipids only.
Oh, okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Yes, dear. Are you able to hear me?
Ma'am, what does the ER transport?
What does ER make? What ARIA makes?
Endoplasmic reticulum.
Okay. It helps in the formation of what is synthesized?
No, ma'am, what does it
It make proteins, it make lipids and fats, it transport fats and lipids only, dear.
Okay, ma'am, thank you.
You're welcome. This slides. No, dear, there are different role of ER, different functions of ER. You can see one type of ER is forming protein, the other is forming lipid, the other is helping in detoxification. It helps in transport, it provides endoskeletal support as well. But ER makes lipids and proteins both, so it transports lipids as well as proteins both. So now we are moving towards another type of cell organelle, that is Golgi bodies. Wait, Russell, wait for a minute. They are Jay, they are not shapes, they are different type of different type of membranes, the arrangement of membranes. The membranes can be arranged like this form. If they're arranged in this form, they are known as cisternae. If the membrane are branched, they are known as tubules. If the membranes are in the form of vacuole-like structure, so they are known as vesicles. Yes, cisternae can be both as RER and SER, dear. Now, see here, we'll talk about the different type of cell organelle. Okay? ER is only present in eukaryotic cell. It is not present in prokaryotic cell. While ribosome is present in prokaryotic as well as in eukaryotic cell. Now we'll talk about another type of cell organelle that is known as Golgi bodies, Golgi apparatus. Okay? Or Golgi complex. This cell organelle was discovered by a scientist known as Camillo Golgi. It was discovered by a scientist known as Camillo Golgi. If I'll talk about the structure of Golgi bodies, you can see these are membrane. You can see these are membranes, okay, and all the membranes are attached, and all the membranes are parallel to each other. So can we say they all are in the form of cistern? Because these are membranes. Advik, wait for a minute, you will get that. Okay, these are membranes and they are parallel to each other. So can we say in the form of cistern? You can. Let me explain, then you can ask your doubt, Rishit, please. Okay, let me explain first. Now, as you can see here, this is the nucleus and this is the endoplasmic reticulum. On this endoplasmic reticulum, ribosomes are there. Hence this endoplasmic reticulum is rough endoplasmic reticulum. Now, this is the rough endoplasmic reticulum. Hence, it is making protein. Now, this vesicle is containing protein and it will transport and it will give this protein to this part of the Golgi, to this side of the Golgi. Fine. So can we say this is the incoming side? ये side कुछ ले रहा है. Hence this side is known as incoming side. The incoming face or the incoming side of the Golgi is known as cis phase. Something is coming to this side, hence it is known as incoming side or cis phase. While this side. Now, what will happen to this structure? What will happen to this structure inside the Golgi? This structure is what? It is protein. So what will happen to this protein or this whatever? If it will be lipid, then what will happen to this lipid? I'm repeating it again. These are flat membranous structure. Hence we are saying it is cistern. Golgi is made up of cistern. Everything is there in the module, Johan. There is no need to draw. Okay? As you can see here, this side, there is something coming to this side. Hence we call this side as incoming side or cis phase. So when the protein or lipid, Prisha, as you can see here, this vesicle is having protein and it will give this protein to Golgi. So what will this Golgi do? This Golgi will modify this protein. और अगर smooth endoplasmic reticulum होता, if it will be a smooth endoplasmic reticulum, it will give lipids. Fine, it will give lipids. So the lipid, so the lipid will come to the Golgi and the Golgi will modify that protein or lipid. What do you mean by what will it do in modifying? Okay? What will it do? It will, suppose if lipid, it will convert it into phospholipid or glycolipid. In the same way, if protein, it will convert it into glycoprotein or whatever. So it will modify it. Then it will sort it. Sort it means these all are glycoproteins, these all are these all are glycolipids, these all are phospholipid. So it will sort it, it will differentiate it. Okay. After that, it will store it for some time and then it will transport it according to its role. ठीक है, उसको transport कर देगा. It will transport it. Secretory vesicle means the one which is transporting. Secrete कर दिया. The one which gave its content to the sides. Suppose this was a lipid and then the Golgi will convert it into phospholipid, give it to the plasma membrane. It will become the part of the plasma membrane. As we all know that the plasma membrane, the lipid which is present in the plasma membrane is phospholipids. ठीक है. Now to explain it more, you can see here, this is nucleus, this is nucleus, this is ER, ठीक है. Smooth ER or RER, it will make something. It will, if RER, it will make protein. If SER, it will make lipid. So this lipid will come to the Golgi. The side or the face of the Golgi, it is coming, it is known as cis phase. Fine. So what will the Golgi do? Golgi will modify it. Golgi will pack it, sort it, store it for some time. Yes, they are connected. Store it, Johan, yes, they are connected. Store it for some time and then give it to the part where it is required. Now, Golgi is modifying proteins. Proteins are enzymes itself. Proteins are enzyme itself. So if any vesicle, यहाँ से vesicle separate हुआ, this vesicle get detached and it contains the protein which can act as hydrolytic enzymes. It contains a protein which can act as hydrolytic enzyme. It acts as hydrolytic enzyme. Hence, this structure is known as lysosome. If this vesicle pinch off means separate हो गया. If this vesicle pinch off and it starts storing things, it is known as vacuole. If the vesicle get pinched off and it contains proteins which acts as hydrolytic enzymes. Hydrolytic enzymes are the enzymes which are present in the lysosome. I am repeating it again. As you can see here, this is the nuclear membrane and the endoplasmic reticulum is attached to it. Okay? As you can see, there are some flat structures, flat membranes. We call these flat membranes as cisternae. As you can see, there are some branches. We call these as tubule. As you can see, there are some round structures. We call it as vesicle. So they all are different membranes. Okay? Arrangement of membranes. So this vesicle is containing protein or lipid, whatever. It will give this protein or lipid to the Golgi. The Golgi will modify it. The Golgi will pack it, sort it, store it, and then transport it. It will give. Now, as you can see, इस phase पे आ रहा है, the vesicle is coming to this phase, hence they are known as incoming phase or cis phase. The vesicle is going out at this phase, hence this phase is known as trans phase or outgoing phase of the Golgi. Now, this vesicle pinched off, this vesicle get pinched off from the Golgi and it contains the enzyme which acts as hydrolytic enzymes. These enzymes can destroy the debris, can destroy the waste product, okay? And it will give rise to a structure known as lysosome. Some vesicle get pinched off and they start storing the material. Fine. Then they are known as vacuole. It means vacuole and lysosome. कौन बनाता है? Golgi make vacuole and lysosome. Now, Golgi bodies. It was first observed by Camillo Golgi. As I told you, Golgi bodies, as you can see in the diagram also, as you can see in this diagram, flat structures हैं. As you can see in this diagram, what Golgi consists of? Golgi consists of flat dish-shaped cisternae, which are stacked or arranged parallel to each other. Leave this point, I'll make you understand. Wait for a minute. In plants, the Golgi, they are not made up of connected units. They are unconnected units, hence they are known as dictyosomes. What is the functions? I told you: modification, packaging, sorting, and secretion of protein and lipids. I'll explain you this point. It also forms lysosome and vacuoles. What do we mean by that it is not present in sieve tubes and RBC? our RBC, the mature RBC, the mature human RBC does not contain nucleus. If nucleus is not there, there is no ER, there is no Golgi bodies. If we talk about sieve tube of plants, the phloem, the tissue which transport food in the plant, have a cell known as sieve tube. There is no nucleus in this sieve tubes. Hence, there is no nucleus, there is no Golgi bodies. Now, this point. If we talk about the sperm, the male gamete, the human male gamete is known as sperm. Fine. If we talk about the structure of sperm, there is a head-like structure. ठीक है, एक head-like structure होता है. That head-like structure, the head-like structures, a structure has a cap. ठीक है, that is known as acrosome. So what does this acrosome do? It helps to penetrate the ova. I'll make the diagram for you guys. This is ova. Suppose this is ova. Ova means female gamete है. ठीक है. So what? Suppose this is sperm. So what happened? इसका head होगा. उसके ऊपर एक there will be a cap-like structure. That cap-like structure is known as acrosome. So what will this cap do? This cap helps to penetrate. इसमें penetrate करने में help करेगा, so that it can enter inside it. It will help to penetrate so that sperm can enter inside it and the fertilization can take place. We'll talk about this in detail when we will study reproduction. Just for the timing, remember who forms the acrosome of sperm? The Golgi forms the acrosome of the sperm. Fine. So if you have any doubt in this particular slide, you can ask. These are everything about the Golgi. Yes, please write it. Yes, Russell.
Miss, what is a secretory vesicle?
Secretory vesicle, the vesicle which secretes something. No
Okay,
other.
miss.
Yes, Ashi.
Miss, I didn't understand the point. In plants, Golgi is formed of a number of unconnected units.
As you can see in the diagram, they are connected as stacks. But in plant, there is some, they are not connected, hence they are known as dictyosomes. Okay? Yes, Riddhija. Yes, Riddhija.
Yes, miss. Miss, I wanted to ask you another name for Golgi body. You gave
Golgi apparatus, Golgi complex.
And miss, one more doubt. Miss, I do not understand like how you showed that. Miss, can you go to the diagram, the previous diagram?
Sure. Wait. This?
Yes, miss. In this, I do not understand how Golgi bodies formed lysosome and vacuoles. That process.
See. This is a vesicle. It will get pinched off. ठीक है? ये pinched off हो गया and then it will get separated. ठीक है?
Yes.
But it has some enzymes which act, but it has some proteins which acts as hydrolytic enzymes. So we are giving it a different name, that is lysosome. Suppose this vesicle get pinched off and it starts storing different materials. This type of specialized vesicle is known as vacuole.
Okay, miss. Thank you.
You're welcome. Yes, Devansh. Yes, Devansh. Ask.
Miss, can you show the next slide?
Sure. The previous one, or?
Yes, the previous one.
Do you have any doubt or just want to say it?
Yes, I have a doubt in that. I didn't understand that sperm. that you are explaining.
This part, acrosome.
Yes, acrosome and sperm.
On the head. So see, the male sex cells. Okay, we have different type of cells. Some which take place in the participation, some which do not take place in the participation. So the type of cell which take place in the participate in the reproduction, they are known as gametes or sex cells. So sperm is a male gamete. It is a type of cell which participate in reproduction. If we talk about the sperm, there is a cap, there is a head-like structure. On that, there is a cap present. That cap is known as acrosome. I'll explain it you in more detail when we'll study reproduction chapter. Okay? Yes, Akshat.
Yes, ma'am. I have a doubt in the third point of Golgi bodies.
Present in all eukaryotic cell.
Yes, ma'am, that one.
See, RBC, the human RBC, it doesn't have nucleus. A mature human mammalian RBC, basically, it doesn't have nucleus. If there is no nucleus, there is no ER, there is no Golgi body because there is no role.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome. Yes, Siddhi.
Do we have to write all of that?
I'll share this PPT.
Okay, ma'am.
Yes, Ananya.
Ma'am, when did Camillo Golgi discover it, Golgi bodies?
I'll write it for you.
Ma'am, and one more thing. Ma'am, the vacuoles also contain hydrolytic enzymes.
No. The role of the vacuole is just storage.
Ma'am, but you said that Golgi body contains hydrolytic enzymes.
No, bacha, the vesicle which contains I told you that the vesicle which contains hydrolytic enzymes, it start working as lysosome.
Ma'am, but then the hydrolytic enzymes are everywhere within the Golgi body. So if they break off.
No, bacha, they are not everywhere. No, you cannot leave. They're not everywhere.
Okay, ma'am. And then, ma'am, how are dictyosomes different from Golgi bodies?
Because they are not different. They are in plants. They are not connected. Hence, they are known as. Hence, they are known. Hello, are you able to hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Hence, they are known as dictyosomes.
Ma'am, but then otherwise they are same.
Yeah. But
like with the hydrolytic enzyme and all, everything is same.
Not hydrolytic enzymes. Golgi doesn't consist of hydrolytic enzymes. But I told you that a vesicle contains special enzymes. That vesicle contains, not the entire Golgi bodies.
Okay, ma'am.
Fine. And in 1898.
Thank you, ma'am.
Nana, we'll talk about lysosome as well. Wait. Doubts? I think only one person is left. Yes, were you?
Miss, how is that Golgi word pronounced? Golgi or Golgi?
Basically, it's Golgi. Or you can say Golgi as well, no problem.
Okay, miss. Thank you, miss.
You're welcome. We'll talk about another type of cell organelle. That is lysosome. Lysosome is made up of two words. Lysosome is made up of two words. No. Zome. There, it is made up of two words, lyso plus zome. What do you mean by zome? It means body. And what do you mean by, and it is lyso is taken from word lysis, which means to break down. Som is taken from word means soma, which means body. Okay. Oh, I should erase it. Soma, which means body. So it is a body, it is a structure in the cell which can break down something. Fine. Now, so which structure make lysosome? Which cell organelle make lysosome? Golgi. Good. Golgi body make lysosome. And which type of enzyme does it contain? Which type of enzyme does lysosome contain? Hydrolytic enzymes. Fine. Now, very good. So, you can see here, it's written, what are lysosome? Lysosome are membrane-bound vesicular structure formed by the process of packaging in the Golgi apparatus. I think this is very clear. Vesicular structures हैं, which are formed by the Golgi apparatus. Is it clear? Next point. You have your next lecture at 7:30, right? Okay, fine. This structure was discovered by a scientist known as Christian D. Duve. It was discovered by Christian D. Duve. Now, it contains hydrolytic enzyme. Hydrolytic enzymes means enzymes which works. Okay, Shavil. Okay, it contains enzymes, which means that my voice is clear, everyone. Now, is it clear now? Okay, fine. So, this structure was discovered by Christian D. Duve. Okay, it contains hydrolytic enzymes. What do you mean by hydrolytic enzyme? Hydrolytic enzymes are the enzymes which works at acidic pH. जो कि कम pH पे काम करते हैं, which works on acidic pH, which works on pH below the 7. Fine. So it is written there. It contains more than 40, more than 50 even hydrolytic enzymes which works in active and acidic, which works in acidic pH. Is it clear? So what is the role of this particular cell organelle? As I told you, it is known as I told you, according to its name, lysosome मतलब lytic body, ऐसी बॉडी जो कि क्या कर सकती है, जो कि किसी को ब्रेक डाउन कर सकती है. ठीक है, ऐसी बॉडी जो कि किसी को ब्रेक डाउन कर सकती है. ठीक है, so we'll talk about this in detail in next lecture about lysosome. So your homework for the day is that you have to, we'll talk about this in detail in next lecture. Your homework for the day is that you have to do all the questions from your Panacea ebook. Do all the questions from your Panacea ebook. The question that is related to Golgi bodies, ribosomes, endoplasmic reticulum. Yes, the objective and subjective both. it is on the panacea. You have to do open it in incognito mode. It will get open it in incognito mode. हो जाएगा. All the questions related to Golgi bodies, endoplasmic reticulum, ribosomes and nucleus. Done? And then you can ask any doubt related to that questions in the doubt lecture. Yes, you can leave. Good night. Take care. No, not lysosome. Lysosome we'll do in next lecture. Bacha, pH is negative logarithm of hydrogen ion. Just for your time, just for your knowledge, acidic जो चीज होता है उनका pH 7 से below होता है. Acidic चीजों का pH 7 से below होता है and basic चीज का pH 7 से above होता है. Yes, it is a power of hydrogen. That is negative logarithm of hydrogen in a substance. Power of hydrogen in a substance. Bye. Take care. Good night. बच्चा log अभी आप लोगों में है नहीं. Better you can ask your chemistry teacher. Negative logarithm of hydrogen ion. Yes, you have doubt. You can ask Arushi. Yes, Arushi. Ask. Arushi.
Hydrolyzing enzymes.
Acha, hydrolytic enzymes are the enzymes which works on acidic pH.
Okay, miss.
Any doubt, Ananya?
Miss, why negative logarithm of hydrogen and not positive?
Bacha, it's not. There is a. But you can ask your chemistry teacher this, because log, I cannot explain you log. It's a maths part.
Okay, ma'am. And ma'am, when did Christian did you like discover lysosome?
Sorry?
Miss, when did you discover lysosome?
Okay, I'll write it for you. Here. Potential. It is potential of hydrogen. I'll write it for you. Okay, bye. Take care.